Hola, hola, hola amigos, ¿cómo estamos? Muy buenas noches, espero de que estén muy bien. Únanse a nosotros en miamitv.com. Hello everyone, how's everybody doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Join us in miamitv.com if you want to join us live. Tonight is Monday, June 17, 2024, and it's 7:10 p.m. Sorry for the delay. We're live. Woo. So, vamos a hacer solo inglés esta noche. Vamos a ir adaptando los programas a solamente un lenguaje, para que sepan, porque se viene el AI con todo. Va a poder traducirnos en vivo. My name is Sam Oates. Bideford, oh, lost it. Hi, Jenny, love you. Hi, Jerry, and Demi the dog. Hi, Sam and Demi. Hi, Jerry, Angel, Eunice, Shino, interesting name. I'm going to try to read this. I don't speak French. So, J'adore ton émission, Laurent Paris. What, Laurent? Greetings from Colombia. Hello, Daugor. How are you this evening? Hi, Laurent. Anyway, join us, guys. Welcome. What would you like to discuss tonight? Please let us know. I'm Rafael from Ghana. Ooh, hello, Rafael. How are you? Good evening, guys. Okay, so let me read some topics that we have. If you guys have any questions in particular, please let us know. Remember that the show is live, so if you're catching us live and today is June 17th, 2024, that means that I can read you, okay? So you can come say hello. Okay, this is from the other day. Hello, duck, bless you. Bless my ducks, yes. Hi, Jenny. Great topic tonight. This is from the other night. So much needed. I recently came to understand something due to the Hunter Biden trial. Addiction is not a part-time event. It, like alcoholism, is lifelong. Many today are just as addicted to social media as to drugs. Indeed, it becomes as a drug. But it can be controlled if we choose to do so. We cannot allow it to be our entire lives. We must have other interests, especially ones that make us use our minds and our bodies. Interesting. Hello, India. Hi, Dean from Australia. What's up, Australia? That's in my bucket list. In my lifetime, we've gone from solving problems in our minds on paper with a pen or pencil to it being done instantly by machines. It's crazy, right? How we are these generations, right? That and I'm saying we because I know that most of our audience is 30 and up. So we are these generations that have actually gone through the change, right? Like the process of when everything was invented and started until today, where everything is still developing. So I think that we're existing in one of the most exciting times in history, or at least this lifespan's history, you know, because I also, I mean, well, not only me, there's also proof that the Earth has been extinct before. So we've been extinct before. This would be our 7th time if it happens again, but it's not going to happen. No worries. Okay. I mean, eventually, maybe. Which is, in my lifetime, we've gone from solving problems in our minds on our papers with a pen or a pencil to it being done instantly by machines. Which was better for our general health? Which one do you think? I've always been one to try to figure things out, but when so much is done for us, what is left for us to actually figure out? Won't our minds just atrophy like our bodies when we are unused? Yeah, actually, they are, and they will. Hello from Florida. Hope you're doing well today. Hi, Psycho. Amazing. India, welcome, India. So, by the way, how's Florida with the floodings? God, it's our house there got like, I think maybe like 3 to 4 centimeters of water. So yeah, boo. So I hope your place is okay. I think that this is kind of being done on purpose. You know, Elon Musk tweeted today that if there was a Neuralink that was launched that was launched when they launched the Neuralink, and it's tied to your X phone, because obviously he's thinking about launching a phone, which I'll be one of the first people to buy. I think a lot of us will. I mean, who doesn't want satellite internet? I mean, come on. It's like anywhere, anytime. But would you do this? Would you put a Neuralink in your brain so it would connect that to your phone so you can just basically command everything from your mind? And yesterday, being Sunday evenings, Sundays, Sundays I like watching movies, and I was a little bit hesitant on watching the J-Lo movie on Netflix, because I like her movies when she does like I guess like family movies, like love movies and stuff. But for some reason, I haven't been a fan when she does action movies. I just feel like it needed a little more. But this one was actually pretty good. She did an amazing job, so I enjoyed it. And I liked it more because it was a perfect scenario of what could happen if, not if, when technology actually advances that far down the road and mistakes are made, of course, and well, we are taken over by robots and AI. So that was a little scary, although we already know that there's been these kind of movies done before, and they are warnings. I mean, these movies are based on the producers that actually educate themselves in the possibilities of these things happening. So if you see it in a movie, I bet your bottoms that it's 90% possible, or maybe 99 in some cases. But most of the movies, like I always tell you guys, it's based in some kind of reality. It's fun to watch, and when we see it in a movie, it's like, oh, that's never going to happen because I saw it in a movie. Just like the alien invasions, right? Same thing. So this movie in particular showed that same risk that Elon Musk tweeted today. Would you Neuralink yourself to a device, to AI? So let me know, would you do this? I think I like the comments because most people said no. They said, I'm more connected. There was people actually getting into religion saying, I'm more connected with God. And I actually agree with that. I never talk about religion, but I do believe that once we allow ourselves to become cyborgs, we probably lose 100% our connection with our energy. Wait, let me take that back. We're not going to lose it as in the sense, because if not, we would be dead, right? But we're going to lose that consciousness. We're going to lose that connection of being able to wander off and get these beautiful ideas, or the moment of transcending what's reality for us and actually connecting with something else. So I think that it's such a delicate, fine line that I really, really hope most of you don't take it. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. Like, it seems really cool to be able to manage things with your mind. But if you allow yourself to have a spiritual connection before this whole technology thing blows up, you're not going to want to do it. Now, if you haven't had that spiritual connection within yourself and with yourself, then you're probably going to find life boring. So you're probably going to do it. Now, there's also this new technology that came out. It's called Meta. I think it's from Facebook. I'm not sure exactly because of the name. And same thing, these are VR glasses, and you exercise and you play games with your VR. So I'm like, that I would totally buy. I mean, because it's exciting. You're doing exercise, you're exercising, you're doing things, but at the same time, you can give yourself times. So it's like, okay, when the hour is up, just get out of there and let go. But when something's actually like implanted in your brain, I mean, come on. Like, when are you ever going to have a break? Because it's always going to be listening. It's going to be learning from you, which I think it's the most freakiest thing ever. Something that's not organic, that's learning from you. It's like, okay, we are creating a monster. So, that definitely freaks me out a bit. I don't know if you guys would do it. I vote for heck no. But then again, we always change our minds. But I definitely believe that if we get to that point where we sync to something that's more intelligent, if they can make this boundary, kind of like in the movie, right? If they can make a boundary where it's AI aiding humans, amazing. But we all know that there's always a Dr. Evil somewhere around there in the world that is going to try to make this, world conquer kind of thing. And it's good versus evil. That's how it's always in. That's how it always is. and that's how it is not only in this planet, but I think in the universe overall. Like it's good versus evil, light versus dark, and whatever it is that you sum up to that will still fall under the same line: good and evil, good and evil. Angel, no, okay. Saludos, gracias, welcome guys. Melbourne, Australia, Jalisco, hola, ¿cómo están? The rain's been pretty bad, but no flooding for me, thank goodness. Good for you, good for you. All right, guys. So the question was, do you think that our minds just atrophy like our bodies when they're unused? 1000% yes. It's nice to have things think for you, right? We're so used to now, even with ChatGPT, and this AI is even implemented into our phones now. I mean, who doesn't have WhatsApp? And AI is in our WhatsApp now. So you want an idea or something, you no longer meditate on getting this bright idea. You ask AI, and it's like, give me this. You know, so every time we're thinking less and less. And I think the more that we allow ourselves to fall into this game, the less connected we are to ourselves. So I know I sound like a broken record. I'm sorry, but it is kind of that last resort of you still have to maintain your humanoid aspects, and please, this is the spiritual side, and there is absolutely nothing spiritual about technology. And I repeat, I am not against technology. I absolutely love it. I think if it can aid you in things that are good for you, amazing. But when it comes to you realizing that it's taken over your day and you are no longer thinking, just like our friend here says, David, then that's when it becomes a problem, because your brain is a muscle. You can exercise it. You can exercise it and become smarter, believe it or not. I read the other day something in X that I retweeted. Is that even a thing? The retweet, if it isn't, it's not called Twitter anymore. The re-Xed, I guess. And I don't remember exactly, but it was something like, you know. It totally left me. Sorry. It's evil. It's not evil. This is me and AI not thinking correctly. Hi, Jenny and everyone. Hi, the one. Welcome. Had family over the weekend. Amazing. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. See, that's what happens. I've been using too much AI. I just had a brain fart. Okay, let me go. Better for general health. I've always been going to try to figure things out, but if it's already done for us, what's left for us to figure it out? Well, basically nothing, because you're already depending on something else. So yeah, oh, I got it. So it said something like intelligence isn't something that we're born with. It's something that we acquire throughout our life. And you're not just born intelligent, you can actually become intelligent because your brain is something that you want to exercise. So you need to exercise it. It's as simple as that. If you can exercise it, then go ahead and open up that mind of yours and get more information in, but not information that's coming from a cloud, but actually information that's coming from the universe, which I think it's what they don't want us to do. I think that the more cyborg we become, the more technology dependent we become. They know that that's how less connected we are going to be to our real reality, which is already gone, by the way. Most people don't know that there's a different reality than the one that they see with their bare eyes, but there is. So not only have we been suppressed from that reality since the moment we're born, because we are our umbilical cord is cut, which is something that we absolutely should need and should be left on until we actually absorb all its nutrients. I mean, why do you think these are sold for so many thousands of dollars in the beauty market? So we are cut from our wisdom from the moment they cut our umbilical cord. I'm not even kidding. Then we're born, right? And we're injected with how many vaccines? I don't even know how many. And then after that, we're, if you're too hyper, then it's because you have some things, right? If you're too quiet, you need medication too because you have something else. There's a lot of sugar and a lot of chemicals in the food that we're consuming. I mean, it's just from the moment we're babies, where it's like we're just a product that is launched into the world. And hey, listen, there's absolutely nothing spiritual about you. All you have to do is be a working ant. okay? And that's it. With all the urge of the new technologies, human beings are gonna use our brains every time less and less. Yeah, it's scary. Hey girl, hope you're keeping cool in this heat. Hi Frederick. I am actually, so I'm in Tulum right now, and I just had some news that apparently there's a cyclone that's generating really close by here. So in the next 2 days, we're going to have nonstop rains, and this is, I mean, we've had nonstop rains for 3 days now. So yeah, some trees are falling down, but all is okay. We are staying still. Okay, so let's see. So our mind's going to be atrophied. Yes, absolutely. Just like your body, just like your muscles, when you stop using them, when you're sitting down on a computer too much, or when you're not exercising either in the morning or in the afternoon or at night, whatever it is that you don't use, you lose. That is legit. That's real. We can become informed and gain wisdom. Our IQ is set on the womb. Hopefully we don't end up like the movie WALL-E. You're right, we do change. Back in my time, bottled water is only used to hospitalize people, and now see where we are. Really? All right, because you could drink water from anywhere, right? Yeah, it's scary. I mean, why should we even have to be looking for the ingredients that are in a piece of fruit? Or why should we have to learn the numbers on fruits because one is genetically modified and the other one is organic? I mean, it's just ridiculous that we're in the stage where we have to be taking care of our health in these limits because the large corporations are obviously not giving a flying bug about us. So yeah, it's sad. That is the way you call the dark side wants it. Satan wants to destroy mankind, and what better way than to have us be at his absolute control 24/7 on devices nearly universally accepted worldwide. No matter what the subject, there is more than one can ever process in those devices. They can aid us in learning great things or just feed us rubbish. We are what we consume. Another thing, absolutely. We are what we consume when it comes to the food that we eat, and we are what we consume when it comes to the music and when it comes to the things that we see and we hear. In fact, the more you realize, the more you investigate these parts of life and energy, everything is energy. Absolutely everything is based on energetical manipulations towards humankind. It's really that simple. From, like we were saying, from the moment we're born to modified food to controlling our food sources. If things were just done differently, and it's not that they can't do it, they can do it. They can do everything organic, but they choose not to because, well, people don't care. And I think that's where we went wrong. At some way along the line, people just stopped caring a little too much. So when it's like a kid, right? when you get too happy with the tablet that you have in front of you, you no longer care if what you're consuming or you're drinking is something that you like or not, because your brain is more entertained with what is catching its attention more. So yeah, I mean, don't parents do that sometimes? Like when they want their kids to eat something, they'll put a movie on or they'll do something to make them like, that's exactly how we are in real life. Give us a movie or give us something silly to just focus on our tablets and our phone, and we're not going to be looking at what's in the back of the bag to see if it's genetically modified or if it has trash or if it's going to cause us cancer. No, we're just going to be like, oh, this tastes good, and that's it, because that's not what you're going to be looking for. Speaking of which, we are launching several new channels in Miami TV station, and one of them that I'm very proud of because I've been working on it in the weekend, it's called Miami TV Health, and I've taken the time to actually get and acquire for you guys information that has to do with holistic health. Okay, so if any of you are interested, this channel is completely free, and there's a lot of things that you're going to benefit from, like how to cure yourself from cancer or your blood pressure or your blood sugar, given by professionals and people that know. But it's 100% dedicated to holistic, I'm going to take that back, not holistic therapies, homeopathic medicines. So that means everything that is organic, plant-based, and that you can get for $2 at the store and from the food that you're consuming. So if you're interested in that, definitely check it out. It's called Miami TV Health, and you can check it out at miamitv.com. All right. Have you seen the movie Wall-E? You know, I have seen the movie Wall-E, but I've seen so many movies I can't remember. The part that I remember the most was when they were like sitting on this abandoned house. But aren't like most robot movies the same? I mean, they almost all have like the same message, which is really freaky when you think about it. I mean, what happened? Was it like the same writer for every single movie? They just changed some of the scenes. Every single robot movie comes down to AI taking over and humans having to do a good AI to beat the bad AI. So, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. It's like we have to be smarter than this. The incidences of cancer is growing all over the world because we are eating and breathing poison. Yeah, that's too. I mean, to think that every time I see more information, and these are algorithms, right? When you start seeking for this kind of information, you're going to start being fed this kind of information. So how great if you can use algorithms and AI for it to actually feed you things that are for good on your health. Did you know that scented candles and scent, it's actually the #1 cancer causer in the world? You know, we love I'm not going to say brands, but we love to spray things that have scent in it. We love to put things in the washer machine that have scent in it. And we absolutely love scented candles. Worse. And there's actually a way for you to make organic candles in a very easy way, just with like olive oil and something else. Maybe we'll do that for the kitchen show of this week, how to make organic candles at home. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's crazy how it should be the other way around, you know. It should be a way where we wake up in the morning and we're being influenced to consume things that are good for our health and good for our prosperity and spiritual growth. But on the contrary, it's all the opposite. So you have to be smart enough to be awake about the things that you're consuming and that are around you. There are no news stories, only different ways of telling them, right? It's like the world's going to end because AI is going to take over. Okay, just write like 20 movies with different action parts and that's it. All right, guys. Let's see. So the dark side. Somebody said AI is Satan. I don't think so. I mean, I don't think like people that invented this open code, which by the way, I don't think anybody invented AI. I think AI was something that was given or taken from other civilizations that the government has in hand already. And I think that there's people that want to do good with it, okay? And then there's other people that just want to suppress us. So that it leaves it on, it's basically just left for us to decide if we're going to be influenced and suppressed by it, or you're going to benefit from it, like for example, what I was saying about the games, right? Where you can exercise right at home and you can be like ghost hunting. Like, I'm totally up for that. Ghost hunting in a room and not moving, but you're exercising and having fun. So you're immersed in the video game. Like, I think that's amazing. And obviously giving yourself no more than a certain amount of time and then boom, get out of there. Get out of there. It's not safe to have your brain connected to something for so long. But something implanted inside of my physical body, oh, heck no. No, no, no. No, the movie is about the future where humans are just sitting watching a screen 24 space. See, I told you I didn't remember. But I know there was fighting. There was definitely fighting between humans and robots, no? Interesting. Well, yeah, and there's another one, Ready Player 4. How many of you think that that movie is what the future holds for us? Ready Player 4. Yeah, I mean, why would you care if you live in a small cubicle with just a bed, that if you are all day, you are submerged in another reality where you can feel like you're breathing, right? And believe that you're in that actual reality. So your life starts being that reality. Super, super freaky, like very beyond freaky, I think. So yeah, follow my example, guys, and go live in a jungle. Disconnect from society, disconnect from technology as you can, of course. It's impossible to disconnect altogether, especially if you work with it. But yeah, have your times and definitely doze off into nature. Somebody asked me today, Jenny, what inspires you other than nature? Because obviously, you guys see my post and you're like, you're always naked, you're always in nature, you live in nature. I'm like, I don't, the question was if there's anybody that inspires me. I don't have anybody that inspires me. So, nope, just, I guess you could say the everyday kind of experience in life and my relationship that inspires me, so it's the growing, the learning. I think I inspire myself. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I think we have to be proud of ourselves and what we've achieved and what we've become, and how we push ourselves to do better every time. So I think I would say I'm my own little inspiration, where it's a never giving up kind of thing. 24/7 watching a screen on a spaceship. And robots are in control of everything. Ay, ay, ay. I don't see, I think every human on the planet can legitimately say that this is a real statement. There isn't a way that AI thinks that we are good for the planet. There's no way. There's no way that anybody's going to sit there and debate with this. It's just like, of course AI is going to think that we're a plague and that we're destroying the planet. So immediately it's going to try to wipe us out. I mean, if anything, we should change first and then create AI, and then it'll be fine. Robots will be good for us. But in the meantime, this is not the time to be creating AI when it's like World War III was just around the corner, and nope, not the time. Good evening, Tarcisio. How are you? Gotta go, beautiful. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Angel. Kisses. Welcome, Brazil. With so much that has been invented, it can be used for good or for evil, but we should know by now which is more popular. But our Creator said, choose life that you and your descendants might live abundantly. Life is far more than these devices. 1000% agreed. But yeah, not because of that we're going to be rogue, right? And be like, I'm totally against tech, no. But timing is good. I mean, these devices also have a way of us putting a timer out and just saying, hey, in an hour, just let me know to take time off and go. For me, it's like pet the chickens. Let me go pet the chickens. Go pet the dogs, go pet the cats. I mean, go do something other than being on the computer, no matter how much you have to work. I don't know, walk for 5 minutes, right? Or just look at nature for 5 minutes and then, okay. But yeah, it's important. Now, of course, if you're working with technology, it's a little different. I think what I'm getting at is if you're being entertained too much by technology, where it's taking away your time and it's not working, it's your actual free time, like that, you just be careful. AI is us. It is us because we teach it, right? And it's learning from us. So yeah. All right, guys. So, to continue for tomorrow, this is going to be at the universe frequency response. The universe responds to your frequency. Absolutely. Jenny, is this true or not? The universe doesn't recognize your personal desires, wants, or needs. It only understands the frequency you're vibrating in. If you're vibrating in the frequency of fear, guilt, or shame, you will attract things of a similar vibration. If you're vibrant at the frequency of love, joy, and abundance, you will attract things to support that frequency. We are going to talk about this tomorrow because I think it's a spot on, right on. I know we talked about it before, but I feel like these kind of topics never get old, and particularly fear. Did you know that the phrase, do not be afraid, is written apparently on the Bible 365 times? That's freaky. So yes, fear makes you vulnerable, and then you become a prey. Lovely Jenny, good stuff in the wrong hands is a bad idea. People in tech should be liable like professionals in fields like architecture, engineer, and medicine. Yeah, the thing is that people in tech today are just, anybody that has a computer and that is intelligent enough to be actually doing the coding, right, and inventing all these things. So, I mean, just because they're smart doesn't make them moral, right? So, a natural and healthy lifestyle is amazing. I try my best. But yeah, I don't regret not having to be involved so much with technology. I think that I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I will never trust AI. Oof. Well, I will say though, I will definitely get a cleaning robot. I mean, I already have one. I mean, like a robot. Like a real robot. I don't think anybody's gonna debate that. But if they go rogue, then well, I'm gonna have to have a backup plan. Maybe like that chess magnet thing that J-Lo had in the movie, you know, and just fry the core and that's it. So have a backup plan if you get one of those robots. Oh man. All right, my loves. It's been a pleasure interacting with you. Do not trust AI. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's not a thing. It's not a person. It doesn't have a conscience. It will never have a conscience. Even if they tell you that something has an ability of learning and understanding what emotion feels like or understanding what sadness is. I think this is where they really these techs and these scientists, you know, this is where they really kind of draw the line and can't pass it, which is how do, you know, is it possible for a non-organic entity to actually become conscious? Can it become well, it can think for itself because it has so many possibilities, millions of possibilities, that it gives you the best result, right? Like the best route to take. But when it comes to reasoning over feeling, it cannot and it will never. It's not possible. You need a soul to do that. And well, AI will never have a soul. Yes, we're gonna do only English, guys. Sí, amigos, solo vamos a hacer en inglés porque en cualquier momento van a lanzar la traducción con inteligencia artificial en un lenguaje, así que prefiero que queden guardados en un solo lenguaje y luego lo puedan escuchar en el lenguaje que quieran. All right, my loves. Big kisses. Have an amazing evening. See you tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Don't forget, if you want us to discuss anything in particular, go ahead and shoot me an email, jenny@miamitv.com. And thank you always, of course, for your comments. So tomorrow we'll talk about emotions a little bit more. Great ideas you propose. You're as pretty as a rose. Many questions I give so we can get great lives to live. When distressed, we start to yelp. Thanks, Jenny, for all your good help. Yay! Kisses, guys. We're going to continue now for our members only in sunbeachtv.com. Bye-bye.